It never fucking ends. It never, ever, ever fucking ends. Right, buddy? Dr. Buddy, also known as Dr. Goober. It never ends. I'm telling you right now, it never fucking ends. This is one more practice video. One more. It's June the 8th, 2019. I'm creating special effects as well here. I got the head for it. I like this music. Can you hear it? Can you see it? This music is called Beautiful Piano Music Live 24/7 Instrumental Music for Relaxation, Study, and You'll Never Guess. Stress relief. Amazing, but true. So, anyway, I still have not planned a video yet. So, these are just spur of the moment practice. Trying to get used to this kind of thing. What do you think so far? The problem I have is lighting, and all I have is natural light at the moment, and it just comes between the trees and the branches. So, don't mind me if I play with the camera. You're not supposed to be watching anyway. Today, I don't know if I said this in a video or an audio, but the I wants came up a lot today. The I wants, I think I mentioned earlier, the one, she left the voicemail. My narc, okay, left the voicemail with at least 4 wants, and another voicemail was 3 wants. And then the actual conversation had 10 to 20 wants. And I sort of got, I'm going to get a fucking t-shirt that says I want and put it on her. She'll never figure it out either. And I don't know if that's too loud or not, but my last video, I thought it was a really good video, except for the fact that Buddy had licked my headphone, and then I guess it turned it off. So I was talking to the iPhone, and the sound quality diminished quite significantly. So anyway, as part of the I want syndrome, I reluctantly did meet up with her after my work today, and at Home Depot. And as anticipated as well, I really wasn't needed there. She already had the ball rolling. She's already pestering this poor guy. She's already comparing every single car. Now, she had told me she already had it all figured out. She knew which one, so really didn't need my help. So, but that doesn't stop her. No. So she was there with the dude, and I tried to participate a little bit, but you know what? As usual, I was not listened to. Didn't listen to me. I got no credibility. I just have to be there because I'm in training right now. And when I did make a suggestion at her request, I was suggesting things that were what I thought she would, like me to suggest, which was the lesser expensive stuff. But it's sort of like reverse psychology, and she went for the most expensive stuff. Then after deciding, finally, after getting in everybody's way, I mean, she got in the shopper's way, in the worker's way. She put stuff and had stuff all over the frickin' floor, all through this really wide aisle at a corner. And it didn't matter to people trying to get around her. It didn't matter if people were asking for help. She was going to pester this guy till he died, like she does to me. So eventually, the dude had to go help somebody else, and there was this other lady. Oh my! She thought she knew me, this other lady, and she looked familiar, but this lady had to be waiting, I don't know, maybe an hour for my mom to get finished. So anyway, we're gonna go to the guy's desk and do some calculations, and she doesn't take her purse. She leaves it in a cart, um, and proceeds to the dude's desk without her purse. So I had to help her with that. Finally, eventually, it's time to leave, and Al is out there, like in the lobby, just sitting there, expressionless. People are trying to bring in, people working, are trying to bring in these, long lines of carts. My mom is again taking up all the space. She's just like right in the middle. Then with Al sitting on his thing, his little cart, that's even that much more space. And everybody's trying to get around, but she doesn't. She's totally oblivious. It's all about her. It's her world. It's her world, and we're all just kind of rotating around her. So she proceeds to go out the door, the main entrance, and with Al. And I'm just watching this, and I figured that at least somebody that was working there would say something. But I think they were so fed up with it, they just didn't say nothing. They just got this fake smile on their face, like "Get the fuck out of here, woman." But she leaves her purse again in the cart. And she's already, out the door. So once again, I had to remind her that her purse is still inside. And so then, she goes, "Do you want to go have lunch?" Well, not really, but I'm starving. Okay. And again, I can't really say no because I'll be written out of the will. So, she asked me, "Where do you want to go?" And I go, "How about the place that we have been talking about going for months and months now?" And it's one of my favorite places called the Five Guys, with a hamburger shop. And no, I don't like it. Well, she never said that before. The other five times I've brought this up to her. Yeah, I've been there twice and I don't like it, you know. And then, then of course, conversation goes in other directions. And what does she want to go? Norms. She wants to go to fucking Norms. That's her go-to place. Yeah. Then she asked Al, "Are you hungry?" "I don't know." "No, I'm not hungry. I don't want to go anywhere." So I don't know. Well, let's just go to Five Guys. How about that, Al? Let's go to Five Guys. No, they cost too much. So really, the real reason that Five Guys didn't taste any good or was a bad experience is because the hamburgers cost twice as much, or more than In-N-Out Burger. So guess what? We ended up going to In-N-Out Burger. So, which is fine with me. But every time it's a big drama production, and it's a debate, and it's a debate that's filled with lies and misdirection and redirection, just to kind of get her way. So Burger King was I'm not Burger King, but In and Out was sort of a compromise. It's probably going to be less expensive than Norris by the time I get done with it, and it's still a hamburger, like Five Guys. So we end up going there, and we get there, and she tells me a story about her keys because she took her a long time to get there. I mean, I got there. We both left the same fucking time. Um, Feasibly, she should have got there before me because I was parked at the other end of the parking lot, way across the parking lot. She was right at the front. So anyway, 10, 15, 20 minutes later, they arrive. I don't remember, but it was a long time. And, well, she couldn't find her fucking keys, the car keys. She got in the car. She couldn't find her car keys. And she said she left them like in a pocket or something in the car. But I'm thinking she must mean her purse. But she's in her car looking for the car keys and finds them because they slipped between, the seats. Does she really mean the car seats, or is she talking about her purse slipping in another pocket or something? I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. The fact is, she couldn't find her fucking keys. While we're in there, she couldn't remember a real estate agent's name that she goes way back with. Got upset with me because I couldn't remember the name. She got upset with me because I couldn't remember this lady's name that was her buddy at church, a real estate agent, Maureen Neglia. She looks at me like, "Are you stupid or something? You don't remember her name? You're the one that doesn't remember her fucking name. What the fuck?" Of course, I didn't say fuck because then that would have been a whole nother censorship thing. So it's phenomenal. And then she starts talking about not moving her big piano into this house from her house, and she's looking at Al. And Al's trying to participate in this conversation. He told me he ain't moving. So why are they even having this conversation? And then the conversation goes and goes and finally we had to get. Oh, my piano has ivory keys. It's over 100 years old. Now my piano was over 100 years old and had ivory keys. I had to throw it away for her. That's what she wanted. Get rid of it. Why? Just get rid of it. I don't want it. Whatever. It got thrown away. But her piano, ivory keys, over 100 years old. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. And Al goes, why don't you donate it to the church? Oh, so she's not going to take it with her, but she's not going to donate it to the church because nobody will want it. You know. And then it got into this, the names of other piano companies. Oh, what's the name of that other piano company? The so expensive one, and nobody could figure it out. I'm thinking, I just blurted it out finally. I said, Steinway? I don't really know. Yeah, Steinway. So it's like I bailed her out of that one. Otherwise, we would all sat there and stared at each other, and then I would have gotten in trouble for not knowing. So it's okay for her not to remember, but it's not okay for me not to help her remember these things. So we're leaving. Oh, and even before we left, the same thing she does on the phone. She says, "Oh, are you ready to go? Are we done? Oh, well, how's Joey? Oh, well, how's John Earhart? Oh, well, what about this? Well, I want this and I want that. And this happened, several times. We're always like on the edge of our seat, ready to leave, and then, what about this? What about that? It's the weirdest thing, and this has been going on for quite some time now. Whether it's on the phone or in a restaurant, and it doesn't matter how many people are with us. I'm not finished yet. I'm going to stay here. Let me look at the bill. They charged 1 cent too much, and you left them 1 cent too much of a tip. It's stuff. It drives everybody fucking crazy. And she's not even paying for it. We're heading out the door. Where are my sunglasses? I must have left them inside. No, I must have left them in the car. Al, Al, I gave them to you. What'd you do with them? And I was like, and they're right on top of her freaking head. And I go, Al, they're up here, up here, up here. So Al still didn't figure out what I was trying to say. He's looking at her. And she's looking at me. She can't figure out what I'm trying to say, like I'm on top of the head. And I go, Mom, they're on your head. She looked at me and goes, no, they're not. So we, walk another, 10 feet. That took about 10 hours. And I go, Mom, she goes, so I'm forgetting, this is what's going to happen when you get old and blah, blah, blah. And, and you're going to have to take care of me someday. And what are you talking about? Well, I've been taking care of you. You're going to take care of me. This woman has literally devastated and destroyed my life and several others. And she's been taking care of me. So therefore, again, I owe her. It's back to the trap I told you about earlier. I owe her because she's such a good mother, such a caretaker. The type of mom you can go to with any problem. That's my narc, my pet narc. And Mom, it seems like today you have forgotten a few things. I'm talking to her just like this, very serious. And do you think we should, maybe write this stuff down so you can maybe tell the doctor about it? She kind of laughs about it, like, what are you talking about? Well, Mom, you just got done telling me you can't remember things like the glasses on top of your head. Well, that's only one out of several things in the last couple hours. And I said, maybe we should start documenting this stuff. Write it down. It's for your own good. It's not for me. It's for you. Since you're the doctor addict, um, and all kidding aside, her and I'll go to the doctor like every fucking day. So it's amazing. I come out here to do these videos, and that's when everybody else starts popping up with their little kids in the backyard. This morning, unbelievable. Yesterday morning and this morning, lawnmowers and tree cutters and trimmers and blowers, they were all up at 7:15. 2 days in a fucking row. Two different houses. It never ends. It never ends. And I live in a very quiet neighborhood. I can only. What the fuck? This is peaceful. That's just that neighbor. That neighbor, they all come out and yell and scream in the swimming pool. That neighbor, they got all their power tools on and they yell and scream at each other. It's phenomenal. And I just maybe we should document this. No, you can just remember it. Well, I'm not the best at remembering petty things like this. I try not to pay attention to anything that she has to say, basically. Um, these are just some of the things I happened to notice today because they were so blatant. Leaving the purse twice and the sunglasses on top of the head. And her not remembering names and shit is an everyday occurrence when she's talking with me. So it's phenomenal. And then, she also mentioned once again all the overwhelming list that she has, all the things on that list, all the things that got to get done, how overwhelmed she is. And I'm like thinking, what the fuck, woman? What? Then she tries to drag me in more. Succubus. Well, it'd be good if you could do some of your stuff. What do you mean? Well, I need you to install this and you install that. I can't do it. If I even attempted to install anything, which I could do, it'll never be right. If a contractor installs it and there's a 50-50 chance it'll be right or not right, that's the end of the story. It is what it is. But if I do it, and I do it, let's say, exactly right, she will find a flaw somewhere. It could be a nick, a little scratch, something I wasn't even responsible for. It could be anything, whatever. It could be dust, some dust that was left on whatever it is. I am not bullshitting you. As I used to always say, I bullshit you not. I BS you not. And I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know. But you know what? I'm proud of myself. I remained calm, cool, and collective. I just went with her flow. Yes, mother, dear. I mean, yes, mother. And now the carpet layers have to come over to the house sometime. We have to set an appointment. Now, she won't remember, after all these years, she won't remember that I work on Saturday mornings. And she'll schedule it for a Saturday morning. And like she was telling Al, well, somebody's got to be there. And that somebody's going to be her. But she'll try to make it to be me and her. So, and then I will be expected to, because somebody's got to be there while they're even doing the work, and the fascia boards as well. She doesn't say who that somebody is. When she's talking straight to Al, it says somebody's got to be there. And it wouldn't matter if I said, hey, let me help you out. I'll be there on my schedule. Tell them to contact me. It wouldn't matter. It's going to be her and her schedule, which is the opposite of mine, like intentionally. So it never ends. It never, ever, ever, ever effing ends. It never, ever effing ends. So I got Dr. Goober who listens to me, right, buddy? Budito, budito, budito. Hi, my baby, the cutest little guy on the planet. Yes, he is. Thank God. Thank God. I can come home to somebody that doesn't judge me. Somebody who's happy to see me. Unconditional. And it doesn't matter how long I'm away from the house. When I come home, this dog is ecstatic. Just ecstatic. Why can't I find a wife like that? Things that make you go,